Hello everyone, this is Jarlaxel and welcome to Channel Duello. Today we have Monsters as our faction for this season and well, Monster is kinda, unfortunately, one of the worst factions right now in the meta, along with Syndicate. And I'm really struggling to find a viable deck for these two factions. Monsters, for Monsters I think Wild Hunt could be a decent choice, but I already shot a video for my Turkish channel, so you can feel free to check it out. And for English Duello channel, I'm gonna be shooting Overwhelming Hunger, the leader ability, and recently Monsters and Overwhelming Hunger, or I would say Deathwish units got some buffs, and they are not that insignificant actually. They're really making the deck stronger. But I gotta admit, it's still not enough. Because of this ability, Overwhelming Hunger, there are only 2 charges. As you remember, this used to be 3 charges, but this is the reason this nerf happened, unfortunately, this cancerous card. So because of that, we are unable to play Overwhelming Hunger leader ability. It's just not strong enough. Still, there are some, nice interaction, and we have seen some buffed cards. So I'm gonna talk about them. Well, this is a Hound deck, obviously. We got lots of Deathwish units, so we have to play Hound. And our stratagem is actually Urn of Shadows, and there are a lot of good targets for Urn of Shadows. So other than Hound, what do we have here for Deathwish units? We have Detlef and Maruna. They both got buffed in power. Detlef is 6 now, but this one power buff is actually a 3 points buff, because you consume Detlef twice. So no, actually it's 2, right? You consume them, and anyway, so I mean it's more than 1. So because instead of 5 we have 6, so the higher the power will be. So Mirina is also a 6. So this card, is playing for a lot of value right now. I think they already buffed her. She used to be 4, I guess, and then 5, now it's 6. So you see the random enemy unit with 4 or less power. So if you steal a 4 power unit, this is gonna play for 14. 6 here, 4 and 4. So 9 for 14 is pretty good, but it is a random, snatch. You could be facing a Nature's Gift deck, and you could accidentally steal a 1 power Treant. So there's no guarantee of that. But I mean, if you are, stealing an engine, that's even better. Okay, so what about the other Deathwish units? Well, I'm using Penitent here. Did Penitent get a buff? I don't think so, but Pugo got a buff. Well, Penitent is a nice card. This used to be being played in some decks, but right now it isn't that powerful. I mean, because of the power creep, obviously. But why am I playing it then? Well, as you see, her or his ability, this is a guy, I guess, anyway. So summon a random 7 cost unit from your deck to this row. So ideally, Pugo is the unit you want to summon from your deck, because if you, deploy this guy, this could, hurt you. Why? I mean, it damages a random allied unit by 3. So, and this used to be 10. Right now it's 11. So worst case scenario, you're going to be playing this for 8, 7. So 7 for 8 isn't bad. But if you consume Penitent, this is going to be summoned. So the drawback will disappear. So all of a sudden you will have an 11 powered unit on the board. So that's nice. In addition to that, Goliath got a provision buff. So instead of 8 provision, he's 7. So you have an alternative target for Penitent. So suppose you have Pugo in your hand, you could also, summon Goliath from the deck. Summoning Goliath, although, has no bonuses. So this is a really good, 3 unit. But the downside to this is you cannot play the Crones. So Crones are also 7 powered units. So you either have to play these 3 or the Crone trio. Well, since we're playing Deathwish, I think this is a better fit. But I mean, the power of crowns is undeniably good, so I'm not going to argue here. So you could go ahead and play the crowns in this deck, because you know one of the crowns already has consume. I mean, you can play Bruce maybe as the last unit, so that could play as Kairon, so she can consume 3 units. And what about other Deathwish targets in this deck? We have double Succubus here. So this deck could play, well, I mean, Succubus can come back from the graveyard if you're paying attention to the adrenaline, restriction. So you cannot recycle Succubus a lot. But with the, adrenaline, I mean, if you pay attention to the last, let's say, 3 turns in the round, you can summon her 3 or 4 times. So that's a lot of points, and that could, win you the games. And you can also summon her from Doldulok. So you have 3 Succubuses actually in the deck. So keep that in mind. And Doldulok is actually pretty good, because, with the order ability, you consume 2, drones on the board with 1 power. And those drones could be a really good target for Pugo. And there will be times you're going to play Pugo from your hand, so that's pretty good. In addition to that, you can play Dolduluk, use the order, and maybe for the next route, you're going to be drawing your Deathwish guaranteed if you played these already. Because when you look at the power, so 11, 10, and then the next 2 units are your Deathwish and Miruna. So those are 2 of your best cards. So Dolduluk could be useful as a tutor as well. So it really fits the theme of the deck. We're also running Mushy Truffles. Why not? I mean, everyone's running Mushy Truffle. So what is the attractive bonded unit in monsters for Deathwish? Well, Selena Harpy is the target you want to play with Mushy Truffle. So if you have bonded, you're going to spawn an additional Harpy egg, and that could really be valuable. You're going to see some demonstration of it in the games that I'm going to show you today. So that's very nice. And also, you're playing the Golden Froth. You're going to have plenty of units. So again, that's a lot of value. And then let's talk more about the gold card. So Kairon got a buff as well, but I think that was 3 months ago or something like that. Now it has immunity. Although this is not an order ability anymore. You have to consume 3 units when you deploy Kairon. So you need to plan ahead, and Kairon could, win you some games. All of a sudden you consume your Deathwish units, and on top of that, if you're expecting a toll punish from the opponent, you can consume one of your huge units, and Kairon will get obviously huge. But the only way to kill Kairon is Curse of Corruption, and right now no one is playing Curse of Corruption, so opponent can't hit wave it, can't Morgwarg it. So that's why Kairon is really good in this deck. And another buffed card is Toad Prince. This got buffed recently, so you can consume a unit with 4 or less power. It's really good against Scoia'tael and Northern Realms, because they have 4-powered, engines. So Toad Prince is pretty good. So you have 2 threat against actually 4-powered units, both Miruna and Toad Prince. So as you see, we're using almost all of the buff cards in this deck. Still, it's not enough. And I'm not going to show you the games that I lost. I mean, I'm telling you, okay, I'm not the best player around here, but I'm okay. So trust me, this is not a good deck. So if you plan to play this deck, just play it for fun. Anyway, so let's get back to the bronzes. So I have a Barghest and Slizzard for additional consumes. Barghest is pretty good because you can instantly consume, but for Slizzard you have to wait for a round. But what is the advantage of Slizzard? You can keep consuming. So if the opponent's deck isn't running any toll punish or something like that, especially with Succubus, you can keep consuming the Succubus with Slizzard. But you can go ahead and play 2 Barghest, because Succubus is going to be spawned into a random row. So when you consume her with Slizzard, you don't know where she will end up next. And also a double Harpy X. I'm not really happy with the inclusion of these either, but I guess you need more Deathwish units. This could play for a really low tempo when you're competing for the round control or trying to win uneven. So they could really hamper your tempo and you could accidentally give your opponent a pass. And that's why, I mean, if I could find a better choice here, so instead of maybe adding these 2 5s, maybe you can add a Parasite and a 4-powered Deathwish unit. That could be a solution. Maybe not the Foglet, but yeah, Foglet, yeah. You can play Foglet, actually. The Deathwish ability isn't bad, so adding a Parasite and a Foglet could be an option instead of, adding 2 Harpy eggs. And then we have a single Spores. A lot of people are playing Sunset Wonders, so Spores could find value there. And also a single Nature Selection, so another threat to 4 powered cards. Also Art Spores for thinning and 2 more additional consumes, because you're gonna need them. People are running a lot. I mean, a lot of people are running Heatwave, so your Haunt could get Heatwave and you may need some consumers. And that's why the leader ability, I mean, has only, let's say, if the leader ability at 3 charges, I mean, I would definitely put something better than, having 2 Endrago Warriors. So these are really bad. Especially, I mean, these 4 cards are bad, but you need additional consumes for backup. So you have to include them, I guess. Okay, so that's the deck, and I hope you like the videos, the games that I'm gonna share with you, and see you at the end. Okay, Skellige Reckless Flurry. I'm on blue coin. Okay, so obviously we didn't need 2 Arc Spores. It's nice that I have a single Succubus in my hand, so Haunt guaranteed, although this will get heat waved. I have no doubt in my mind. Let's get rid of Nature Selection, it's worthless against this deck. And I don't think we need Endrago Warrior, because I got a Harpy and another Harpy from there, probably. Okay. Just too much eggs. Sure. So let's start with this. Now let's put a lot of, Deathwish units on the board. So winning condition against this deck is probably praying that my Hound doesn't get heat waved. Other than that, I don't see another choice. So let's just put some Deathwish units so the opponent cannot interact with them. If the opponent uses Little Half-Roos Rain ability, I could swallow it with Toad Prince. I'm not entirely sure if I want to do that yet. Well, the opponents are really generous nowadays, saving me from using consume units. Thank you, I guess. Let's just consume this egg. Okay, there is Sunset Wonder. Unfortunately, I don't have spores to answer that. Okay, interesting. Sure. Let's just play this. Thank you. So Junot. Is that what it is? Okay. That's definitely a lot of points. Okay, so let's play Mush Truffle then. I still have Bonded ability. Let's consume this egg. And use Urn of Shadows on this. And I still have a consume, which I can only do with leader ability. One of the problems with playing Succubus right now, she's just 5 points. Goes for another leader. So 3, what is going on here? Please kill that egg for me. Oh crap. He doesn't kill it. Let's play this then. I don't see why we shouldn't play it. Okay, Sunset Wonder time. The opponent used all the leader charges for just no reason. So Goliath would have been an amazing Junot target. Instead he goes for this. Okay. I think we're gonna do this. And play this, so the opponents will think that... well, I think I need to use one of the leader charges here, because... I can't see targets for these two, and I just cannot risk. A lot of harpies flying on the board, along with the succubus. Goes for Trial of Grasses, and gets that out. Sure. No, it's a pass. So he needs 7 points to pass me. What will it be then? Another Bear Witcher maybe? He also kinda bricked his Quen. Yep, there it is, that's the brick. So Quen is useless right now. Unless he's running another Witcher. So we have seen 3 Witchers, that's normally what people would do. 2 Bear Witchers and Junot. So if the opponent is playing Axie instead of... Okay. So this could be my dry pass. I don't... Yeah, Penitent is definitely better here. So if the opponent goes for bleed, I need to have 2 Deathwish units. And I think this is a okay hand, but I kinda need that left. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, there is that left. Wow. I have a phenomenal hand. I think the opponent should pass here. There's the pass. Nice. Okay, so opponent could get heat waved. That's why I need some consumers. because I have a lot of units to consume. Okay, terrible cards. Okay, this is good. This is a bit okay. Start with Haunt and see where we'll go with that next. I may have to use Dolduleka for the consume for Chimera. Yeah, I think that's what will happen. Okay, so let's play this then. Or maybe this actually. Because I gotta use the consume. But what are we running with? Mira. K-Ran. Yeah, K-Ran is perfect here. So what's in the graveyard for Fukusio Junod? Play this. Well, this is a Deathwish unit, so Banshee gets bigger, which isn't great actually, because, you know, this will get more Quart or Axeat or whatever. Let's play this first. I hope the opponent does not remove that. He doesn't. Okay, that's great. That's even better. So it's saving me from using leader charges. Okay, so 2 targets for Morkwark or Axie. Heatwave is gone. So one of them will be burnt. Little Halfru. I'm not gonna rush about this. Let's eat that. So the next card will be this. And I think Succubus will be the best choice. The last card will be Kairan. This is gonna get real big. So with Kairan, I'm gonna consume 3 units. So those are the 3 candidates, I guess. So should I get greedy here? I think I'm gonna use leader charge here. Okay, Fukusia for what? You can't be serious. Okay, another leader charge saved here. What is the opponent thinking here? I mean, seriously. Okay, so let's click on this first. And then consume this. Then play Kairan here. And then consume this, this, and this. And Kairan is untouchable. Wow, that was really good. That felt good. So Morkwark will just kill this. This was a really poor play. Okay, I'm glad I got to demonstrate, you know, the things that this deck could do, but Still, I don't think this deck is great. Mirror matchup. That's odd. I mean, the main reason I'm playing this deck is just for creating YouTube content, to be honest with you. Because I don't like this deck. Okay, so we have Bonded here. Additional consume also, but I don't think I need Endrago Warrior here. So let's send this. Okay, this is not looking great. Too many bronzes. Oh my god, gets the worse. Just terrible. So we will see a Maruna here. Lesser Reach. So this is this fake overwhelming hunger deck. This deck makes no sense, but for some reason it kinda works against some opponents. And I think it should work against me as well. Anyway, let's eat this. Hmm. Is there anything better to eat here? Not really. Okay, this is a lot of points, I gotta admit. But the rest isn't looking great. I'm gonna play Slizzard. It's super low tempo, so maybe adding 2 Barghest into the deck is better compared to this. So if I use Foglet, it's gonna spawn Fog on me. I don't want that. I think I'm gonna pass here. Let the opponent have the round control. The opponent's running that Wonder. Everyone's net decking nowadays. So I know the deck really well. So that's why I didn't send Spores. Although, you know, other than the Wonder, there will be a lot of boosted units. Okay, at least we got some thinning. Opponent barely passes me. Why would you play Griffin? You're not playing. So this could be different than I expected, so I don't think there was Griffin in that deck. I should truffle for what? Lesser Reach, okay. So the rest of the hand must be crazy good. Why would you play such a valuable card here? Especially, I mean, if you already have Lesser Witch on the board. Okay, this is very good. That's not very good. I don't want this. Or maybe I do want it, so I can get Goliath. Yeah, let's keep this. Okay, what I don't need is this. That's very good. And lizards. I have consume with Kairan, just in case. Let's keep Slizzard here. Okay, so Haunt versus Haunt, I guess. Well, maybe not. I'm gonna consume this first. So how many Deathwish units I have? 2, 3, Not much actually. 3. Do I want to play this first? Yes. Nagelfar. Oh god. I mean, that's really lucky, isn't it? See, he had 2 golds in the deck remaining. Oh my god. Well, this is Thrive, so that's a big deal. Now I'm gonna have to play my Deathwish here. This really hurts. Crimson Curse, what is this, man?
I'm just a sexy little pawn in a fucked up machine called life.
Okay, so I don't have dominance. So 11. So this is for 9. That enough? Damage it by 2 instead. So 46, 45. But this is risky. So it could damage 2 and a 3, so it could tie. So I'm gonna have to use 1 leader just to make sure. See? That was really close. Hey, we have card advantage. Despite all the bullshit here. Neuromancy, sure. Well, I have to keep rolling. I don't need this. What the hell are these draws, man? Ornero for Dalto like will be really good here. Let's play this first. I wonder if I can find value for Maroon. Nah. Okay, the opponent just doesn't care about Maroon, I guess. Such a mistake. Now I have an additional consumer on the board. Okay, so was that a bait or something? Adrenaline 4. Yeah, let's play Doldulek.
I don't have a dirty mind. Just one hell of an imagination.
I can't consume her right now. Okay. Okay, now I have a better chance to hit these. What? No. What I was expecting.
It's not that I'm always funny. It's you.
Okay. RP is gonna eat that. I'm not even looking at what the opponent is playing, so this is sort of like solitaire right now. Hold on. Let's put this here. So if she pops up here, Lizard will consume. That's good. Muna will play for a lot of points. Let's consume her first. Then play this. Unfortunately, this is not. I mean, I don't want to do this to create a huge unit. I already have a huge one here.
We're not done if you can still walk.
That left. So I think we got this.
I'm just a citizen.
Woo.
Don't you?
Well, Succubus saved the day. That was fun. GG. Okay, so that's about it. As you see, it is kind of fun to play the Overwhelming Hunger and Deathwish. But I mean, it's not that really strong. There are a lot of, nice interactions in the deck. I don't expect to win against some, top decks. Although I haven't played against many of them. But especially against, similar greedy decks, this deck may not be great. I mean, I didn't show you most of the games that I played. For example, I played against Rain deck. It just obliterated me because I have no answers to that deck. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video, and don't forget to hit the like button if you did so, and subscribe to my channel if you're liking the content, and see you next time. Bye bye.